Hi, we're Tim and Diana with The Journey to Victory, and tonight's Enriching Your Marriage is moving from reaction to connection.
We know in communication, the goal of communication is connection with our spouse. And the picture here is a couple sitting, they're connecting with their hands.
Mhm.
We know touch is so important, nonverbal, verbal, so important for connection. So that's what we're going to be talking about today.
So, conflict from reaction to connection. In this lesson, we're not avoiding conflict. We're actually learning how to walk through it in a way that builds connection instead of distance.
Right. In James 1:19-20, everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry, because human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires. I should pay attention to this scripture, shouldn't I?
Well, yes,
I should be quick to listen, slow to speak.
correct.
Yeah.
So,
Why does conflict happen?
why does it happen?
We have
Because-
different needs.
We do. And we have different expectations.
Mm.
We just had that yesterday, actually. Because I had an expectation when your meeting got canceled that you would come home early.
And that was an uncommunicated expectation on your part.
Well, and that's
So
what
I didn't know
But
she
it
had this.
causes conflict.
It did. It caused conflict. Yes, it did. We have different communication styles. I like bullet points.
And I like to give the whole story.
Yeah.
I don't want to miss anything.
Other things that cause conflict is stress, fatigue, outside pressures.
Past experiences or unhealed wounds. So conflict doesn't mean something is wrong with your marriage. It often means something needs attention. So I like to use the acronym HALTS. And what HALTS means is that if I'm hungry, angry, lonely, tired, or stressed, I can be more susceptible to conflict.
Right. Sometimes when you tell me you are hungry now, that means, and we're out maybe looking for a restaurant, I better find one quick.
Right.
Right.
Because at that point, I'm becoming hangry.
That's right. That's right. Why does conflict happen? Proverbs 15:1, a gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Again, we just had that experience. You called me the other day, I reacted negatively and said a harsh word, and that took us downhill, right?
It did.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So we would have a clip we'd like you to watch, which really shows a couple in conflict. Wouldn't you
Right.
say?
And you can see that where conflict starts simply enough, but then just really expands, right?
Correct.
Okay, here we go.
Well, I'm gonna go do the dishes.
Cool.
It'd be nice if you helped me.
No problem. We'll get them a little bit later. I'm just gonna hit the streets here for a little bit.
Gary, come on. I don't want to do them later. Let's just do them now. Take 15 minutes.
Oh, honey, I am so exhausted. I just honestly want to relax for a little bit. If I could just sit here, let my food digest, and just try to enjoy the quiet for a little bit. Get some, get some, get some. That's what happens. And we will, we can clean the dishes tomorrow.
Gary, you know I don't like waking up to a dirty kitchen.
Who cares?
I care, all right? I care. I busted my ass all day cleaning this house and then cooking that meal, and I worked today. It would be nice if you said thank you and helped me with the dishes.
Fine. I'll help you do the damn dishes.
Oh, come on. You know what? No, that's not what I want.
You just said that you want me to help you do the dishes.
I want you to want to do the dishes.
Why would I want to do dishes? Why?
See, that's my whole point.
Let me see if I'm following this, okay? Are you telling me that you're upset because I don't have a strong desire to clean dishes?
No, I'm upset because you don't have a strong desire to offer to do the dishes.
I just did.
After I asked you.
Jesus, Brooke, you're acting crazy again.
Don't you call me crazy. I am not crazy.
I didn't call you crazy.
just
I didn't
did.
call you crazy. No, I didn't. I said you're acting crazy.
You know what, Gary? I asked you to do one thing today, one very simple thing, to bring me 12 lemons, and you brought me 3.
God damn it. If I knew that it was going to be this much trouble, I would have brought home 24 lemons. Even 100 lemons. I know what I wish? I wish everyone that was at that goddamn table had their own little private bag of lemons.
Gary,
Honest
it's
to
not
God.
about the lemons.
Well, that's all you're talking about.
I'm just saying it'd be nice if you did things that I asked. It would be even nicer if you did things without me having to ask you.
Well, I do seem to remember doing something for you this morning without you asking.
Gary, come on.
I'm
You
serious.
know what? No,
Come
I'm
here.
serious. I
too.
really am. Come on, you knew I was working today and I made that meal, and you could have thought to yourself, you know, you could have said, I think I'm going to get Brooke some flowers.
You said on our very first date that you don't like flowers, that they're a waste of money.
Every girl likes flowers, Gary.
You say that you don't like flowers. I'm supposed to take that to mean that you do like flowers?
No, this is not about, you're not getting it. You're not getting this, Gary. Okay, it's not about the lemons, it's not about the flowers, it's not about the dishes. It's just about, how many times do I have to drop hints about the ballet?
You know I can't Brooke, come here. We talked about the damn ballet. I hate the goddamn ballet. You got a bunch of dudes in tights flopping around for 3 hours. It's like a medieval techno show. It's a nightmare. I sit there in the sweat. The whole thing. I do. Wondering when the hell's the goddamn nightmare gonna end? Go to a damn ballet.
It's not about you loving the ballet, Gary. It's about the person that you love loves the ballet, and you wanting to spend time with that person.
Not when they're at the ballet?
Okay, forget the ballet. Forget the ballet. We don't go anywhere together.
We just went to Ann Arbor together.
To Ann Arbor. To the Michigan Notre Dame game. You think screaming drunk kids and leprechauns doing backflips, that's fun. That's fun for me. Come on, man. I did that for you. How do you show up for me?
I'm up on the bus every goddamn day for you.
Come on,
I'm busting my ass to be the best tour guide in the damn city so I can make enough money to support both of us, and hopefully you won't have to work one day.
I want to work.
All I ask, Brooke, is that you show a little bit of appreciation, that I just get 20 minutes to relax when I come home instead of being attacked with questions and nag the whole damn thing.
You think that I nag you?
That's all you do! All you do is nag me. The bathroom's a mess. Your belt doesn't match. Hey, Gary, you should probably go work out. Nothing I ever do is ever good enough. I just want to be left the hell alone.
Really? Is that what you want, Gary? Is that what you want?
Yeah.
That's what you want?
Yeah.
Fine, great. Do whatever the hell you want. You leave your socks all over this house, dress like a pig, play your stupid-ass video game. I don't care. I'm done.
What?
I am done. I don't deserve this. I really do not deserve this. I deserve somebody who gives a shit. I'm not spending one more second of this life with some inconsiderate prick. You're a prick.
You can see where a clip like this, where conflict starts, and it can go so many different ways. It can turn really sad.
I hope in that clip that you watched that you were able to see how conflict can escalate so quickly. And, if you think about it, in the movie, The Breakup, they were not fighting about the dishes. They were fighting about feeling valued.
Mm-hmm. Both of them.
Both of them, right. And so that's why we've thought it was important for you to watch that clip.
We don't struggle because we're wrong for each other. We struggle because we're wired differently, right?
Yeah.
We're
And
different.
And unless we actually take the initiative to understand ourselves and our spouses, we're always going to think that we're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to understand that the struggle is because you're different and I'm different.
Right.
We had to learn that.
Again, a little bit on personal styles, powerfuls in conflict. We want a quick resolution. We can come across intense and controlling, and in style shifting, we need to slow it down, and we need to learn to listen. When I say we, I mean the powerfuls.
Right.
The populars in conflict, they're expressive, emotional, showing their hands, right? And can escalate quickly for them. And their style shift, stay focused. Don't expand the conversation. Listen fully.
So the perfect in conflict, they're analytical and they're thoughtful. They can withdraw and become critical. So for style shifting, they need to share their feelings, not just the facts, and to stay present, not withdraw. The peaceful in conflicts, well, they like to avoid conflict. Remember, they want peace and harmony in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So they shut down or they give in. And their style shifting is they need to speak up. They need to find their voice and speak up and to stay engaged and not shut down.
Right, right. We don't, we're not trying to be difficult. We're just different, right?
Mhm.
Is the bottom line.
So Ephesians 4:2-3. Be completely humble and gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love. Make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace.
Mhm. Most conflict isn't about right or wrong. It's about different perspectives.
Mm. So if you look at this picture, what do you see? It's the first thing you see.
What is it? What's it a picture of?
I see an old lady.
I see them both. I'm going back and forth. We've seen this so many times. We go back. There's a young woman or there's an old lady.
Right.
We'll leave it up here for a couple of seconds more so you can see if you can find it.
And the thing is that neither one is right or wrong. They're just different.
It's just how they see things different.
That's right.
Right. Okay. Again, it's a different perspective. There's two people in a couplehood, two experiences, two interpretations, two different families, two different growing up, two different whatever, right?
Right.
Different experiences.
And just because we see things differently doesn't mean one of us is wrong.
Right. Here's another different perspectives. We would do this in class. I have a pink sponge. I have one sponge really. On one side is pink, the other side is blue, and I would hold it tight together and have two people sit and share it with them. And one would say, "Well, it's a blue sponge," and I'd go to the other person, "What do you see?" "Well, I see a red sponge." "Well, how can that be true?" "Well, they're wrong." No, they're not wrong. They just see it differently. And in fact, they were seeing it correctly because it was a sponge with two different colors on the sides, right?
Right.
Have you ever argued your point only to later realize that you both made sense, but just differently? Instead of "you're wrong," reframe it. "Help me understand how you see it,"
Mm.
right? Instead of "that makes no sense," that is different than how I see it. Can you help me understand? Right?
Right.
It's totally different tone, right?
Right.
So,
So understanding doesn't mean agreeing. It means valuing your spouse enough to see their view, valuing enough to get up and go to the other side and see what you're looking at when it comes to the sponge.
that's the solution is you get up and go to the other side.
Right.
Colossians 3:13-14. Bear with each other and forgive one another. And over all these virtues put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity.
Mhm. So effects of unhealthy conflict. Well, first of all, distance grows. Resentment builds up. Communication breaks down. Intimacy decreases. So when conflict is handled poorly, the canyon widens.
It sure does it. And the canyon we're talking about, again, we've shown you a picture of the bridge. You're on one side in the muck, I'll call it, and you want to get to the other side where it's safe and clear. And how do you do that? Well, you build a bridge. But in bad communication, unhealthy conflict comes in, and the canyon you're in, the muck you're in, gets wider and wider and deeper and deeper, right?
Correct.
So,
Ephesians 4:26-7. In your anger, do not sin. Do not let the sun go down while you are still angry, and do not give the devil a foothold.
mhm. Healthy conflict builds understanding, working through things, builds strengths and trust, deepens connection. And healthy conflict doesn't damage the relationship, it deepens it. In fact, conflict, we've talked about this before, conflict is good if we can work through it properly.
Right.
Right?
Right. So when conflict arises, instead of reacting, we suggest you pause.
Mhm. We're taking a right turn now and introducing a new tool,
Right.
the pause,
The
the
pause.
power of the pause.
So what is the power of the pause? Well, let's start with it's an acronym. So P is perspective. Step back and view the situation.
A is action. Choose a thoughtful response.
Yeah. U is understand. Seek to understand your spouse.
S is success. Set the stage for successful communication by keeping your bad emotions down, right?
And E's embrace. Show love and compassion. So pause. Perspective, action, understand, success, and embrace. Pretty simple.
Pause creates space between reaction and connection.
Every time you pause, you're choosing to build the bridge instead of widening the gap.
Right. And here's the picture of the bridge we've talked about before. Instead of widening the gap, the pause can help build connection and get us up on the bridge and build another step to get us across the bridge. Right? And there's the item number 3, as you build out your bridge steps. Number 3 is power of the pause.
So couples connection exercise. We suggest you take a few minutes. You can pause this video, turn to your partner and say, when conflict happens, I tend to, and be honest, what is it you tend to do? I know that in the past, and sometimes still to this day, I tend to withdraw.
For me, what I need most during conflict is safety. Is that you promise not to get mad at me. We may be in a conflict, but I don't want you mad at me. I want safety.
One thing I will work on is, and for me, that is to not withdraw.
Okay.
What's it for you?
Listen, probably listen more. And one thing I appreciate about you in conflict is I already know the answer. I already know we'll work this through and you'll love me and I'll love you. We already know that, right?
So here's just another little kind of story about what happens when you're running late for dinner with friends.
Based on your style.
Based on your style. So what's the powerful do?
If we're running late, the powerfuls will say, why aren't you ready? I would honk the horn, wouldn't I?
Oh yeah, when we're going to church.
Oh, yeah.
And the kids weren't ready.
And and you would stop and do the dishes or do something.
I'd put the last coffee cup in the dishwasher.
Yeah. Okay. That's a powerful. Populars, what do they do when they're running late? Why are you making this such a big deal? I'm still working on this crossword puzzle, or I'm still doing this.
It's bad to be late.
It's okay. So it's socially good to be late.
Yeah.
That's what a popular says.
The perfect is, this would not happen if you had planned better.
Oh, I don't like that tone.
And the peaceful, it's fine. And then we shut down.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that a few times. So
your success work is to reflect what is your conflict style, to practice the pause, and have the connection question. Share your high and low. And we've talked about the high-low before. It's a great way to start a communication.
we have a couple in our class who actually picked the word pause as their word for the year.
Correct.
And they did, in the class we did on this, they actually presented the importance of the pause, and they had a specific prayer for pause for them. It was just a well done, very well done.
Beautiful share.
Yeah.
So, closing message. Conflict handled poorly creates distance. Conflict handled well creates connection. And every time you choose understanding over being right, you're laying another brick or plank on your bridge.
Yeah. Getting across the bridge. So shall we wrap this up in a prayer? Let's do it together. Lord,
help us to see each other with grace in moments of tension. Teach us to listen, to understand, and to respond with love. Strengthen our marriage, not in spite of conflict, but through it. Help us build a bridge that reflects patience, unity, and your love. Help us to remember the power of the pause and the power of prayer. Amen.
Thank you all.
See you on the next video.